This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by the Acer Swift 5. Take on your day with the Acer Swift 5. From its ultra-thin, lightweight design to its high-res touchscreen, the Acer Swift 5 offers cutting-edge computing. Go to acer.com, click on store, and enter coupon code BANG, just one bang, at checkout to receive 10% off plus free ground shipping on a Swift Series laptop, including already discounted models. The offer is valid through April 30th, 2018, and limited to one per qualified order. And as I've always said, Windows hello, the password is you, Windows 10.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
I'll give you two good reasons why you shouldn't have carpeted this bathroom. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Thank you, Shampoodler, catchphrase superstar, one of the original catchphrase superstars of all time, for that wonderful catchphrase. And welcome to Comedy Bang Bang for another edition. And boy, April showers have finally started. Hopefully they'll bring May flowers. And the Mayflower. Hopefully that'll make another appearance. That would be fun if just a whole new group of people came on the Mayflower. That would be amazing. And just like took over the country and kicked us out. Hey, I'd go. I don't give a shit. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Scott Aukerman here for another episode, and we're really doing it. We're really moving through the year, and that's what this podcast is all about, sort of signposting the year for you, so you can always think back of like, oh yes, April. That's when April showers brought May flowers. Of course, I remember what I was doing when I listened to that episode. We have a great show for you today. We have some guests from the world of entertainment. A little later, we'll have some pop stars on the show, as well as our good friend Larry the Loner will be here. Always a wonderful episode when he returns to the show. But first off, speaking of friends, here's a person who has them. Yep. I'm sure, probably.
Tons of them.
And I will also say that you are a good friend of the show, having
thank you.
Been on several times.
Well, I appreciate being on the show, and I appreciate how the show marks the passage of time.
Yes, that is its primary purpose. Let's welcome him. He has a new special out there. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on, I don't know.
That's it.
That's it. Only
just
iTunes
exclusively.
So
they signed me.
If you're not a Mac guy, you're out of luck.
Forget about it.
So
Dell.
iTunes signed you. Amazing.
iTunes signed me to a 1-year contract for $17 million.
So Dell signed you got a Dell guy.
Right.
And iTunes.
I'm the face of iTunes.
Signed you. You're the face, really.
Yeah, which is weird because it's more of an audio platform.
And I'll introduce you in a second. But so when you click on iTunes, your face pops up, or what do you do?
Any album, any podcast, anything.
Really?
I'm sure your listeners see it.
Do you introduce albums? Mm-hmm. Like if I were to, I don't know, a great album, The Beatles' Let It Be.
Hi, I'm Adam Cayton-Holland, and you're listening to The Beatles' Let It Be on iTunes.
Wow, okay.
It's a really good situation.
This is really good. By the way, you just introduced yourself.
Oh, nice.
His new special on said iTunes is Adam Cayton-Holland performs his signature bits. Please welcome back to the show, Adam Cayton-Holland.
Thank you, Scott. Thanks for having me.
I'm not done.
Hi, thanks.
Hi, yes, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good to see you.
Good to see you,
man. I haven't seen you in so long.
It's been a long time.
I mean, I feel like it's been a dog's age.
It has, which is 7 years.
I don't know what that means, because I guess, does it mean a year in dog years?
I've lost all track. A dog year is 7 years, right?
But when you say a dog's age, I don't know, like sometimes they die at 3.
That's terrible. So, yeah, I think you need to
Good
specify
morning.
a healthy dog's age.
A healthy dog's age. A dog. So 19 years?
Yeah, a healthy, fulfilled dog's life it's been since you and I have seen one another.
It's a dog's life. You are the original dirty dog of comedy.
Forget about it.
I've always said that. I will forget about I said that. I really did.
Too.
Well, thank you. That's good
no
advice.
One's ever called me that.
Yeah, I'm going to forget that immediately. Adam, tell us what's been up with you. I mean, you're a good friend of the show, but I feel like the last time you were on the show was it for if
I don't even
for
know.
Those who can't?
I think it's nice that you call me a good friend of the show, but I
3 times.
I feel like I'm like a well wisher. Like I don't know if the show would invite me to its wedding.
By the way, we are getting married to You Made It Weird.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well,
Comedy Bang
it just
Weird.
happened. I don't know what happened, but
Congrats to Pete.
yeah, we don't know who's going to take whose name.
Well, you'll figure that out.
But,
and if you won't, the courts will.
I would love for Serial to give us away.
Oh, man.
The original podcast.
If he's so serious, everyone would have to take it serious.
It would. Do you find Serial to be serious? Why didn't they call it Serious?
Well,
Is it because of Sirius XM?
because of the platform.
Confusing?
Listen, as an iTunes guy, this is really problematic water for me to even wade into.
I'm sorry. I want to get away from this.
Yeah.
This is like Pete Holmes talking about the baby commercials that he does.
Oh, I haven't heard any of that.
I don't know. Doesn't he have to stay away from that? I don't know. Anyway.
There's a lot of babies Pete Holmes has to stay away from.
Babies. Adam, you're a good friend of the show, but you're on the television show Those Who Can't.
Yeah.
Which is a very confusing title because I want to see people doing things, not able to do things.
Yeah,
right?
well, that was a problem in pitching because they're like, what's funny is people doing their jobs well.
Yeah.
So we want that. And we're like, we got a whole new twist on that. These guys do their job terribly.
Poorly.
And like comedy ensues and the network, their minds were blown.
That's on
And,
True TV, and
yep.
I believe that may be the last time we spoke, as you were here on the. Were you here on the show to talk
No,
about that?
I recall Andrew and Ben came on.
Oh, Andrew and Ben came on. Okay.
I feel like the last time I was on the show may have been South by Southwest.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe, and that might have been the only other time you were on.
I think it was.
So this is your second appearance.
Second time for this lifelong friend of the show.
Good friend of the show, Adam Cayton-Holland, but we know each other well.
Indeed, yeah.
So I guess personal friend, if you really want to.
Yes!
Do
And
people
that's-
listen to the show to hear how people are friends?
When I tune into the show, which is all the time, I want to know exactly how you know the person and
Everyone's
what level
relationship
of BS
to
is
each
going
other.
on and where Pete Holmes fits in and all of that.
So what have you been doing since that South by Southwest?
Oh God. I sold this groundbreaking show about teachers doing their jobs poorly
Okay.
instead of expertly. And that's been taking up a lot of my time.
2 seasons out there in the on the internet. If you put the right combination of ones and zeros together, it'll pop up.
100%. Third season.
Has
in the
anyone ever
can.
guessed your ones and zeros?
Yeah,
Like where they're just like, I bet if I put them in this order, an episode of Those Who Can't pops up.
I bet, or I thought you meant me personally. Like if some man came up to me and said the exact algorithm of my ones and
my
zeros.
God.
I bet you would
That would
melt.
blow my mind.
You'd just start weeping, and you'd hug him and thank him for it, and you'd
Weeping out of the butthole.
Yeah,
Diarrhea.
well, right. Right.
Diarrhea.
I forget. Yo.
When you're sliding into home.
Oh yes, diarrhea.
You're a baseball guy.
of course. And it's opening day as we're recording this. Hooray!
Yes, it is. Although this comes out a few scant days after opening day. Do you think those guys who play baseball, what do you call them? Baseball players?
Sure.
You think they ever do that diarrhea thing as they're like rounding the bases?
I feel like that's a clubhouse murderer.
One of them has OCD.
Yeah.
And is like, I can't round each base until I do the full diarrhea song.
Oh, I just like that the guy's a real rascal, and like he's rounding third, and he kind of makes eyes with the dugout. He's like, "Guys, I'm gonna do
with
it."
the coach?
Guys,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
do
yeah.
it, and everybody just laughs.
When you're sliding into third and you're feeling that big turd, diarrhea.
But he's a closer, so he does it. He
does it.
diarrheas into the home plate.
How fast you would have to do it if it was like a squeeze play? Am I getting that right?
No,
Squeeze play?
no, but it'd be very fast. But you'd be running, so that would help.
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
running does help.
Running helps diarrhea.
Oh boy, this show's really gone downhill.
No, it's gone to where it's supposed to be.
This show is not good anymore.
Oh man.
Adam, you are obviously one of America's, nay, the world's great stand-up comedians,
Thank
and
you.
you have a new special. Adam Cayton-Holland performs his signature bits. And what is this special about this time? I mean, and what special number is this for you? And have you put out any ordinaries?
Well, I put out 2 ordinaries before this on a small local label in Colorado where I'm from. And this one was Big Dog's Comedy Central that said, your unique sound needs to be heard on a global scale.
White male,
bearded, straight, late 30s, with some hot
was-
takes on recent marriage. They're like, this has got to be out there.
I wasn't going to guess the straight. I was going to let you say it because I didn't really know. I didn't want to assign anything.
Was it homophobic that I so quickly said straight?
to correct me?
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
it was.
Maybe it was.
I'll
But
ask my wife.
You are recently married. Is that what you say?
Yeah, like a year in.
Like a year. Oh boy, these are the what do they call it?
The autumn years of marriage.
No.
Salad days?
halcyon
honeymoon. Yeah, we're in the
honeymoon period.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's going good.
Who's your wife?
Can't help but notice Comedy Bang Bang didn't return my invitation to the wedding. I invited the whole podcast.
Go ahead. We have a little section on this show where people give shout-outs.
Yeah.
It's basically what it is our guests are able to, and don't shout, by the way, just say it at normal volume, but
good thing.
They're able to name a loved one or a person in their life that they want to give recognition to in the hopes that perhaps they're listening. And it gives that person just a little feeling of like, oh, wow, that person is thinking about me. It's what we call shout-outs, and it's time for you to give your shout-out. Go ahead.
Shout out to my wife, Cayton-Holland. Used to be Schluter. Tossed that out the window.
Schluter?
Yeah, which is German for butcher. And I was like, where were your ancestors during World War II?
Related to Rhea Butcher, maybe.
Maybe.
You
I'll
ever
have her
think about
change
that?
it back to connect with Rhea.
Maybe Rhea, though, should change her name to Schluter.
Or Cayton-Holland, which Katie is now Katie Cayton-Holland.
Katie Cayton-Holland.
Rhea Butcher. Also, I'm shouting out to Rhea. Rhea, if you want to marry in and be a Cayton-Holland as well, I think Katie's cool.
You're
with
taking
it.
all comers.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to spread the name out there.
So was Katie, now me personally, if I were a Katie, and God, I wish I were, I don't know if I would be that jazzed, as they say in the movie, All That Jazz, to take the name Cayton-Holland, because Katie Cayton-Holland sounds like a ridiculous cartoon character.
It really does. Katie Cayton. I think Katie Schluter. Schluter sounds
That's
so
the mitigating
severe.
factor.
Yeah, and Schluter, and it means butcher. Like my God.
I mean, Butcher is actually better than what I thought it meant.
Right, Katie Butcher would be great. What did you think Schluter meant?
It's like, I don't know, like Schluter. Like, it sounds like the thing that diarrhea comes out of.
Oh, yeah, it does sound like the doctors. Like, there will be instances of Schluter.
We're going to have to put this up your Schluter for just a tiny bit of pressure.
Think warm thoughts, boy. So I think maybe she was done with that and she decided to come on over to Team Cayton-Holland.
So she was just, and does this happen? And I know we're just two guys, and we're just doing guy talk right now. But does it happen, do you think, where women are like, I can't even go on a date with that person because their name is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I would be ridiculous.
Their last name is Rapist. It's Adam Rapist. Why would I go out with them? And it's like, listen, yeah, there's a long lineage of that, but it's not me.
That sheriff, by the way, Arpaio, that's close.
Wait, what?
To Rapist. The Sheriff Joe?
Oh,
Arpaio?
Yeah. You're right.
Isn't it close? It's too close for comfort, Sheriff Joe.
Yeah. Someone should look into that. Get the Comedy Bang Bang investigative journalist team on that.
All right, moving away from that subject.
Okay.
So you're having a wonderful honeymoon period.
Yeah.
And what does your wife do, by the way?
She was a dog walker for the WAG company currently.
They may have been a sponsor at some point.
Were they?
I believe they may, or maybe I should not say that because it's something. Oh, they were a sponsor. Yes.
So that you guys are falling out.
So no, I mean people don't sponsor every episode unless you're Lisa, I guess.
Well, I think WAG should come back. I know if I worked for WAG, I'd sponsor this episode.
Can Katie Cayton-Holland put a word in?
Absolutely.
Oh, I would love that.
With her 5-star rating, I think she can do whatever she wants.
It's almost like I'm paying her salary.
I think that's right.
In a way.
I think that's right. You're walking many dogs inadvertently.
That's wonderful. She sounds like a wonderful woman.
She's a sweetheart.
And good luck to you. And I hope divorce never even enters you guys' minds.
First time anyone's even mentioned
doesn't
it with
even
regard to
doesn't
us.
even like pop in your head.
Okay.
Ever.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Scott.
Adam Cayton-Holland performs his signature bits. There's so much to talk to you about, but I feel like we do need to move on to our next guest, if that's okay. Now,
sure.
You can stick around. Do you want to do any of your jokes
before
we move on?
No, Lord. I'll be around for diarrhea hot takes whenever they're necessary as the episode progresses.
And we may have more shout-outs. I don't want to restrict it just to your wife, but this is what happens. We have surprise shout-outs on this show.
I'll start mentally culling names.
Yeah, just go down the list.
And and I'll be here to mark the passage of time within the podcast that marks the passage of time.
Great.
Sure.
So please mark it right now.
Time has passed. We're mortal.
Yeah, definitely. We are mortal. We're all inching towards death. We're all in that race to the end of life, and it's a race we all want to lose.
You said that, buddy.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get to our next guest. It's always a pleasure when he's on. He's a great friend of the show, much like you are.
Oh, you and me are the same then.
Yeah, so let's welcome him back. It's always great to talk to him. Please welcome back to the show, Larry the Loner. Welcome back, Larry.
Hey, thanks for having me here.
Oh, it's our pleasure to have you. This is Adam.
Hey, Larry.
No, there's Adam.
I'm Adam.
Oh, I know. I just saw this great flick.
What?
Call me by your name. I think that's a great policy.
Okay, well, go ahead. Hello.
Hey to you, Adam.
Hey, Larry.
Hello,
How's it going?
Scott. It's great to see you.
Yeah.
So what'd you think of that flick? You thought it was great.
I thought it was great.
Or did you like the policy more than the movie, or the movie more than the policy?
The movie just sort of existed, I think, to spread this policy. It's kind of...
The propaganda film?
Yeah, it's like an essay almost. But yeah,
okay.
It was great. One of my favorite digital downloads I've watched lately.
So did you guess the ones and zeros on that, or?
No, I tried.
Please speak up, by the way, please.
Maybe my headphones are down low. I tried, but I guessed wrong, and
Yeah, you just had to go ahead and pay the $19.99.
Yeah, exactly. And I got into days. I typed in a bunch of speaking in 1999.
Wait, you got the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, End of Days?
So I guessed the wrong binary code.
I always get wild hogs when I guess the wrong binary
Yeah, exactly.
code.
So I went and bought the Blu-ray DVD combo, came home, opened it, saw the code, put it in, did the digital download.
We don't need the entire process, but thank you.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you one thing about that movie. I don't know if you've seen it, Adam.
Oh, Call Me By My Name? Or
I don't think I'll ever be able to look at a peach the same way again.
Indeed.
I was already looking at him funny.
They are shaped like a butt. Thank you, Larry.
Yeah.
So, Larry, obviously we talked to you, it seems like it must have been a couple of years ago, maybe around the last time Adam was on the show.
Probably immediately after that.
Probably around August 2016.
It may have been that long ago, but you're a good friend of the show.
Very good.
Describe your whole thing. Obviously,
I'm a loner.
You're a loner.
I'm a loner. I live a solitary lifestyle. I drive around on a motorcycle. I'm usually doing.
Don't they call it ride around on a motorcycle? They don't say they're driving.
That's what a lot of people say, and I try to be different and singular.
Okay. You're a loner when it comes to describing
Terminology,
what you do on a motorbike.
That's right, Larry.
A motorized bicycle.
Yeah, exactly. I drive around. I try to stay on one wheel as much as possible.
Which one, front or back?
Yeah, back. I'm doing a wheelie everywhere.
That's cool.
Yeah. I drive around, and I'm kind of a loner, and I work at the library.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
because I'm a loner.
And what do you do at the library?
I loan out books.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. Maybe I'm mistaking.
No,
your name.
that was a mistake on my part. There's no A in Larry the Loner.
Okay.
I thought they misspelled it.
You thought who misspelled it?
The job listing.
The job list. Oh, I see.
Looking for a loner. Yeah.
But it just serendipity. It all worked out. You enjoy the work.
Oh yeah, it's great.
Okay, so you fell into it. You didn't expect that career.
Yeah, literally.
You thought they were advertising for someone to be a solitary person.
Yeah, that was just the perfect thing for me, and I went and I did it.
Sure. Did you ever think, like, why would they pay someone to do that?
No.
Well, you're a loner in that regard, too.
I still refuse to think it.
Well, the job has changed, so I don't know why you would.
Oh, good.
So, so you loan out the books. Do you also get to impose those fines?
Nope. That's the returner.
Okay.
What's his name?
Brian Mitchell. He used to be a punt returner in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the listings.
Speedy Brian Mitchell.
Yeah.
I remember him.
And then he said, they need a returner, so I should take this job.
That's a good retirement plan.
Yeah.
So, and you, when you drive around, I'll use your term, or I'll call it by your name. When you drive around on your motorcycle, you tend to you're alone a lot.
I'm alone.
You're up in your head.
Yeah.
And you think interesting thoughts. Didn't we talk about that last time?
Yeah, I have these profound thoughts come to mind, and I'll say them out loud to myself, but no one's around to hear them because I'm a loner.
Are they audible above the roar of the engines?
I would say if you're in
those HPs,
if you're in an adjacent vehicle, you're inside an adjacent vehicle. You probably can't hear it. No,
but to yourself, that's...
I can hear it. Yeah, a little fly under my nose. He might hear it.
So, like, what about a Brundlefly, like a Jeff Goldblum? Would he be able to hear were he to be passing by?
Yeah, if he has, an advanced sense of hearing may be one of his powers anyway.
That's true. Did he have powers, or did he have, or did he view them as a curse?
Ceiling.
That's true. That's a good point. But is that a power, or is it a curse?
Ooh, good question. I got to digitally download Homecoming and find out.
So you have these thoughts, And can you take us through what were some examples of some of them?
Sure. Well, I was thinking about how there's all these protests these days.
Oh boy, tell me about it.
Everywhere you go,
There's a protest.
I mean, you look on the news, and you have the March against March for Our Lives is what it was.
March for Our Lives.
Not against lives. That would be terrible.
There was a march for Chinese New Year.
Yeah. That wasn't a protest.
I guess
against...
it was no. I guess it wasn't a protest at all. Maybe against the dragons. There was some that were.
That's true. Yeah.
That were, in the streets,
some marches.
They're celebrating the.
Some marches are for things like the March for Our Lives. So that was for their lives. So that's not a protest.
Right.
And then the Gay Pride March, that's for Gay Pride.
Yeah.
The Chinese New Year, that's for Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, conversely to that, there will be a protest march.
A protest march. And, as a motorcyclist, sometimes I gotta, find a ramp to go over them. But
Wait, is that how you, so you're doing wheelies?
I'm going around, They're trying to have a detour. I just see a ramp. I go off and I go over.
You see a ramp, so you don't CB radio someone to set up a ramp.
No. I just look around, see whatever looks like a ramp-like surface, and take off.
I think that's one of the most exciting things about marches is the motorcycles shooting overhead, and everyone's like, look, there's another one.
So you're looking for a construction site, basically, where there's some lumber arranged?
Yes, exactly. Or maybe off the back of a pickup truck or something.
Sure. That's a cool
a dolly.
way to do it.
Yeah. So one time as I was in midair over a protest,
Sure.
I said to myself, protest. What's the opposite of pro? Con. Contest.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
What's the opposite of test? No homework. It's funny that these days there's all these protests, but there's no homeworks.
Wow.
And I landed.
And then you landed.
Yeah, I landed.
And what were your eyes on the road, or was the landing a surprise to you because you were in your head?
My eyes were skyward.
Wow. And it was a safe landing? You didn't lay it down or anything?
No, I
Landed on one wheel?
Yeah, I landed on one wheel and kept going to the library.
Can I ask, do you think that any of the protesters heard that? In
Golly,
that
I
moment
wish, but I don't think so.
Reflected on it, or
I looked in my rearview mirror, and which is I just bring a hand mirror and I hold it.
Would be at a weird angle, the normal rear view mirror, because it'd be pointing at the ground if you're doing the wheelie.
Yeah, my Ducati doesn't have a rear view mirror. So
It's a Ducati?
Yeah. So I just bring a hand mirror from the bathroom and I use it as a rear view mirror. And
Okay, good.
so I was looking at the protesters to see if my words had inspired anybody, but they
Too busy marching against something.
marching, chanting. A few of them said we couldn't hear that guy.
Well, maybe it was a protest against not being able to hear your interesting thoughts.
I thought so, but then I looked it up on BuzzFeed News, and it was about something else.
So now you say you were on the way to the library.
Yeah.
Was it a work day or was
Yeah.
this for pleasure? Oh, okay. It was a work day.
Yeah, I don't know. There's really no need for me to go there for pleasure.
Really?
Well, because anything I need to get, if I want a book, I can get it. I get a discount even. So,
I thought they were free.
oh
Wait, they're paying you to take books home?
no, they're charging me less. They said.
oh, jeez.
Oh, Brian Mitchell's tricking me.
Oh, Brian. Hey, he's just
like-
as sneaky as he was on the
Yep,
field.
exactly.
Yeah.
Remember that trick play he ran where he put
Yeah.
the ball underneath his jersey and
Well-
everyone was like, oh, I don't know where the ball is. And he just ran it right
Well,
back
instead
in
of
the end
going
zone.
north-south, he went east-west, and everyone's like, why? You had there's
You
the
can't-
sideline.
Wait, there's end zones on east and
He
west,
was up
too?
in the stands.
Oh, it was crazy.
It was a crazy play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I love the game.
You do. You're a fan of the game.
That ball is oblong, if you ask me.
I didn't, but I'm glad that you said it.
Okay, don't ask.
And what color do you think it is?
The ball?
Yeah.
I'd say brown.
That checks out.
I agree. I totally agree.
Definitely checks out to me. Any laces on that thing?
Woo!
It's silly with laces.
It's still, well, there might just be one actual lace that's strung through, or maybe it's multiple.
I don't think
know.
so. I think there's laces on all four sides of the ball. There's four sets of laces on
Four
an
sets of
NFL
laces.
football.
Very good.
Yeah.
Football is the laciest sport.
I've always said that. Hey, what do you think about that deflate gate?
Ooh, what do you think about Lacey Peterson?
I guess I'm not a fan of either.
I don't like a husband.
Look, I didn't know her long enough to
Yeah.
to be a fan of hers. So, what other thoughts do you have? You have any others?
Yeah, I do. Glad you asked. These days, everyone's always talking, call me by your name. Call me by your name.
Right, everyone is
You
talking
are, 'cause
about
you
that.
just-
At one time, I was driving. I
A
said
few
to
months
myself,
ago, people were maybe.
whatever happened to call each other by their own name?
Wait, whatever happened to?
Calling each other by their own name.
So just normal set of business?
Why can't I come in here and call you Scott?
So just business as usual.
Yeah.
That's what people do.
Not since that movie came out.
I don't know, Larry. I came in, I called him Scott. It was like the first thing I did.
Well, you're a rebel. You're an iconoclast.
He's a loner.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other thoughts?
I'm glad you asked. So, there I was. You know, I'm one of those guys that goes down to the junior high and runs on the track as fast as I can.
Wait. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Are
ever
you
seen-
allowed?
Well, no one stops me. You ever seen an old guy running around the track at a high school?
Yeah, at high school.
On
Sure.
a weekend or something, though.
Well, sometimes, but then you go out during a class and there's an old guy and everyone's too polite to say anything to him. It's kind of weird, but you're just like, whatever.
Maybe his wife died or something. Let him
Yeah,
have it.
But
Let him have
you're
it.
not an old guy.
I'm 48.
I mean, that's not
What?
old as far as I'm concerned.
I didn't
As in
Listen
about
to my last
2
appearance
months.
on YouTube to figure out how old I was and what my voice sounds like.
Wait, so
you think I remembered the library thing?
So you don't talk normally? You have to listen to how your voice sounds?
No.
You're such a
I
loner.
haven't talked sinf last time I
August
was on the
2016.
Wow. No wonder you got such hot takes on old movies.
You've really been building them up.
Yeah. Yeah, you should get me. Ooh, don't
Yeah.
get me started.
Got anything
The
on Jurassic
Revenant.
World?
Yeah, what was with that thing?
Okay, that's not a hot. That's
I just saw the poster.
very cold at
I
best.
couldn't figure out the code. Yeah.
So anyway, you
Anyway.
the old guy's running around on the field.
Yeah, I'm one of those kind of. So I like to go down to the junior high because kids think a loner is cool. So I run as fast as I can around the track, do a mile as fast as I can during their gym.
How fast do you do a mile usually?
I can get it down there in about 7, 9, 10 minutes. Yeah,
Sure.
Okay, 7. Wow.
Sometimes I run it backwards.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. All
Yeah.
right, yeah.
Are you cutting across the track or you're sticking to the track?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Because I feel like that's a really
I'll
fast time
change.
for you.
I'll change lanes within the track.
That's standard running procedure. I guess what Adam means is
Phew.
just
Cut
going
sometimes-
east-west.
Yeah, sometimes you Billy
Much like
Mitchell.
Billy
Yeah.
Mitchell is doing.
Yeah. Lap 3. I'm done. I'm cutting across.
Hey, I don't always play by the rules.
Attaboy.
So yes, you go running around the track
running.
as fast as you can. You're doing about 6 miles an hour. It
Yeah.
sounds.
Yeah, and I'm running, and I say to myself,
Sometimes 7 or 8.
I say, you know, there's such sequel mania these days. Pretty soon, the Me Too movement is gonna be Me 3. Due to the sequel mania these days.
It seems as if people have sequelitis.
Yeah.
They're maniacal about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry, after you're done running around the track, do you ever run to an open mic and share some of these thoughts?
I wish. I don't know where they are.
Oh, there's
I
there's
mean,
usually
Adam knows a
websites,
few,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
pretty well documented. They're out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Larry here could open for you, Adam. I mean,
Larry, are you busy? Would you?
I'd love to. Sometimes I drive past Cafe Nora and I see that they have a sign for an open mic.
I
So
thought you said you didn't know where any were.
I guess I go by too fast.
I'll talk to iTunes, and they'll set up a gig where I headline and you open for me at
Great.
Cafe Nora.
Great. Do I have to get off the bike?
No.
Great. So I can just
It's a
go
small
around
stage.
in the club of
be on one wheel, spin it around.
Also, maybe you could open for him opening for things like the Beatles' "Let It Be." Let's hear that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm doing your
Oh,
bike
great.
sound.
and I'd like to introduce your headliner, the Beatles' Let It Be.
And I'm Adam Cayton-Holland, the official voice of iTunes. Here's the Beatles, Let It Be. My opener shouldn't be doing that.
I love it. I think that just some people would say gilds the lily, but I say adds to the bouquet.
Imagine how much the Beatles are going to love like a stellar introduction like that.
Yeah,
They're gonna love it. Those lads,
from Liverpool.
yeah,
Yeah.
they lad mags.
Liverpudlians.
Yes.
They must
that's
like
right.
those, huh?
I don't know if they do. Well, we need to take a break. So
Okay.
You're such an interesting guy, and I can tell you're just bubbling over because you haven't spoken in 2 years.
Yeah.
And you're just remembering how to do your voice. But when we come back, we'll hear maybe some more of your thoughts. But this is exciting. We have some pop stars on the show. Do you like the world of music? Seems like you love to go see movies.
Yeah, well, no. I had a thought the other day. I said something all by myself.
What was that?
I was, driving along, and I went, Havana, ooh, na, na.
Wait, you
Half
just...
of my heart, Havana, ooh, na, na.
So you were singing along to a song.
Took me back to East Atlanta.
That's not really a thought. That's just you singing along
I guess
to the
not.
radio.
No one heard me say it. Yeah, I was singing along to the radio.
Okay. By the way, how loud do those motorcycle radios get?
I have it plugged into my helmet.
Oh, okay,
It's
great.
like an NFL player, how he gets the helmet.
Aren't you supposed to have like awareness, aural awareness of what's happening around you? So if you hear a siren, if your music is blasting too loud. I know we need to go
Good
to
point.
a break, but I thought that this was
Yeah, probably. I'm also probably not supposed to wear an eye patch, but I do.
An eye patch?
Yeah, it's only like one eye.
Why?
Loda.
All right, look, we need to go to a break. When we come back, we'll have more Adam Cayton-Holland, more Larry the Loner, and Dino and Shim, big pop stars, will be here. We'll be right back with Comedy Bang Bang after this. Look, we all love the post office. I've said it as long as I've been doing this show. I have never recorded an ad where I've said negative things about the post office. I love them. I love them. They've been in the news recently, and they're doing such a good job. They're amazing. Post office out there, but the one only teeny problem about the post office to me is the fact that it's not in my house. I think if I had a post office in my house, that would be amazing. If I was like Universal City, I had my own post office, Universal Studios, that would be amazing. I would do that. I would have a post office in my house. I'd clear out a closet for it even. That would be amazing. But they don't do that. They simply will not do it. That's the only slight negative about the post office. Well, there's no solution to that, right? No, there is a solution. Stamps.com. Stamps.com is the solution to this very unique problem. Stamps.com brings all of the amazing services of the U.S. Postal Service and puts it right there at your fingertips, which you keep in your house, hopefully. Right there at your fingertips, all of the services of the U.S. Postal Service. All you got to do, you create your Stamps.com account in minutes online, and then you can print official U.S. postage. Okay, this is not like fake U.S. postage that you put on a letter and then the mailman looks at you and goes, "Who are you trying to kid?" and slaps you in the face. No, this is official U.S. postage that you give to your postal worker and they have to take it. By law, they have to take it from you. Any letter, any package, any class of mail, from postcards to envelopes to packages, domestic and international, all using your own computer and printer. Just click, print, mail, you're done. They even send you this digital scale which weighs your package and tells you what class of mail to use it, how much it's going to cost. It calculates the exact postage based upon your needs. There's no need to lease one of these expensive postage meters, no long-term commitments. We've been using Stamps.com here for years, and right now you can too. You can enjoy the Stamps.com service with a special offer that includes a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Just go to Stamps.com, click on that microphone at the top of the homepage, type in Bang Bang. That is Stamps.com, enter Bang Bang. It's like having the post office in your house, which is the dream. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here. Adam Cayton-Holland is here. He's checking on his phone. Maybe he's looking to see if that shout-out made any headway.
My wife didn't even notice.
Didn't even hear it?
Didn't even hear it.
By the way, surprise shout-out, go.
Oh, surprise shout-out to Rhea Butcher again. Because I panicked and didn't prepare.
All right. You know what, Larry? I'll give you one.
Hey, I'd like to give a shout-out to my motorcycle.
Is it when you park it, is it still on one wheel as well?
Yeah. I just set it on the setting where it keeps going around in a circle, so as soon as I leave, I can just jump on and take off.
Doesn't waste gas like that?
What setting is that?
Oh, it wastes
On?
gas. Yeah, on. With the kickstand down.
Larry, do you have any other thought before we get to our next guest? Do you have any other thoughts that you? We love your thoughts, your random thoughts.
Random, huh?
I guess maybe they're not random; they're very precisely constructed. But do you have anything else?
Yeah. You know, why is it that you park on a highway, but you get high at the Safeway?
Can I ask you something, Larry?
Yeah?
You didn't have any other thoughts.
No, I didn't.
Why'd you say you had thoughts? And why are you only coming in with 2 thoughts?
There was 4.
All right.
I don't know.
Now
but
5.
That kind of ability to think on his feet is the type of thing I look for in an opener.
Yeah, now you got me thinking that I'm saying jokes. I'm trying to come up with funny ones. Instead of just things I actually said.
All right, Larry. Well, you're one of our favorite guests and an old friend of the show.
A classic guest.
But let's get to what 2 people who could be our new classics. They are pop stars, the world of music, the melodic scale, the 8 notes, plus all those sharps and flats that we hear. Please welcome to the show Dino and Shim.
Hi, we're Dino and Shim, and we're pop sensations, the Pointing Sisters.
Oh, okay, the Pointing Sisters.
Cool.
Welcome to the show. Which one are you?
I'm Dino.
And you...
Hi, I'm Shim, and thank you so much for pronouncing my name correctly.
Oh, you're welcome, yeah. It's
S-H-A-M-E.
Yes, S-H-A-M-E. Yes, of course I said it correctly because you told me what it was.
Shim.
And I have to say, you have very similar voices.
Oh, boy. We're twins.
Ah, that explains it, yeah.
Everybody always gets us mexed up. Mm-hmm. They mex us up.
Yeah, what is...
Tex-Mex up.
Right.
Tex-mex us up.
What's a good way to be able to tell you apart? By the way, I have this problem in my other show, Are You Talking REM with Me, or Remy, or whatever it's called, with Adam Scott. They say we have very similar voices. So, but I mean, I'm looking at you, and you are. I mean, are you identical?
Oh,
or
we're identical.
Mm-hmm.
I have a freckle in my eye.
Oh, okay.
Do you see it?
Look, I don't know. It looks like it's just like a speck of dirt, but no, that's a freckle?
That's a freckle, and I have a freckle in my other eye.
Okay.
So that's how you do it.
Yeah. So if you're standing next to each other, it's on the inside eye.
That's right.
Or the outside eye.
It depends on how we're standing.
Yeah.
And if we're looking at each other, it's like we're looking in a mirror. I like Tex-Mex.
You
The
do,
cheese.
really.
Yeah,
It's
but
covered
she
in
doesn't.
cheese.
I don't.
Yeah.
But she does.
My dad used to say I was the freckle of his eye. He always used to say that. It was
That's
so
really nice.
Yeah.
So where is he these days?
Oh, he's grinding away at the law firm.
Oh, boy.
Johnny H. suing people.
He represents the president, doesn't he?
He does. He represents Trump, and he's the only remaining member. Because he's steadfast, my dad.
Yeah, no, he's loyal.
Our dad
the
is like, get on stage and sing.
Oh, he is. Really, you have a stage father.
I have a stage father. So do I. We're sisters, though.
So, what are some of your songs that have we heard of your songs, or are you new and up and coming? I confess, I don't know a lot about the world of pop music.
That's
so.
okay. You just said you listened to something called REM.
Yes, Aria. Yes, I don't normally say it's not like I listen to the SMITHS when I'm talking about the Smiths. REM is actually the name of the actual band. I wasn't just spelling it. But anyway, so what do you sing?
So a lot of our songs are on the radio, and we open for a lot of big pop stars, but we definitely are just starting out, right? Right.
So a lot of your songs are on the radio,
Yeah,
but you're just starting out.
Well, that's the way pop works, doesn't it, Mr. Aukerman?
I really don't know. I
Right,
don't know a
because
lot
you
about the
listen
world.
to the SMITHs.
Right. So a lot of your songs are on the radio.
We have 10
What does that
number
mean?
one hits right now.
10 number one hits?
I know it's crazy, but
I mean, I can understand having 10 top 10 hits, but I'm not sure how you have 10 simultaneous number one hits.
Yeah,
Well,
they feel like the competing interests.
you would know, right? Because you work on iTunes.
That's where I know them from.
So we have the
I've announced
10.
most of Dino and Cham's songs.
The Pointing Sisters.
The Pointing Sisters,
Well,
yes.
we know each other, so yeah.
It's
Yeah.
good to see you. Yeah, it is good to see
By
you.
the way, what is your normal intro for the Pointing Sisters?
Oh, these next girls.
Oh, hold on. We need to go to Larry first.
Like,
You guys have been great. And now here's your headliner, Adam Cayton-Holland.
Thank you, Larry, for presenting me first. I'm Adam Cayton-Holland, and these are the Pointing Sisters.
Cars, cars, you like cars. Driving fast, really fars. Cars, cars, we're driving in cars. Everybody driving cars. That's one of them.
That's one of, wow, that was, and I liked how you took every other word. That was so interesting to watch. That's like a mental trick of how you're able to do that.
We should do a remix about motorcycles.
Oh, that's
How
a
would
good
that go?
idea.
All right, let's do the intro.
I don't know. Hey,
Hold on. I'm Adam Cayton-Holland, and this is a song by Larry the Loner.
hey. Here to guest on my hot new track, The Pointing Sisters.
Oh, we're remixing our own song?
Yeah.
Here we go. Motorcycles, motorcycles.
yeah.
Motorcycles.
Now this
They're
I
bikes.
like.
Motorcycles, motorcycles. Call me by your name.
Get used to this.
Wow, you were sort of like DJ Khaled there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We know him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Really?
we both do.
Oh, where from?
Oh, just, the scene.
Oh, right. The pop.
Lollapalooza, Coachella, iTunes Festival, etc. That's
okay.
what we...
I heart music.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what an interesting song. Cars, Cars. How did you write that song?
Well, my dad writes our songs.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. So he.
Do you know? I don't know either. He just brings them to us.
What's the process? He wakes you up in the morning.
We don't sleep.
Oh, you don't sleep?
Yeah, we don't sleep.
How odd. Why not?
Daddy says no.
Daddy says no. What happens? You guys get very tired. I'm sure you lay your head down, and then describe the process.
Okay, so do you want to take it or should I? I will. So we wear these. Have you ever broken your neck?
Adam, I don't think I'm trying to remember.
I don't think so.
I've lived so many years on this earth. One
47?
tends to forget things. Yes.
Larry, have you fallen off that bike or?
Nope.
for
Never
you.
broke. Yeah, never broken my neck.
You've never fallen off your bike either?
I once tried to jump on and went too far and jumped all the way over it.
That's not really falling off.
True.
You leapfrogged it.
Yeah.
Did you stick the landing?
I wound up jump kicking a guy.
Who was that guy?
It was the valet.
Oh, man.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
So, lawsuit or?
Yeah, I think that was his name. I'm not sure where. Some Eastern European guy. Yeah.
So, you're about to go to bed and then.
Right. So if you've broken your neck, you wear something around your neck called a neck brace. And we put on neck braces, and we are allowed to close our eyes, but we're not allowed to tilt our head. That's the only thing Daddy says, right?
Okay,
That's
so
right.
keep the eyes open, don't tilt the head.
We can kind of let them flutter.
Okay.
Right.
They ever flutter all the way closed for about 8 hours?
Daddy wouldn't like, right? No, Daddy wouldn't like.
But at some point, doesn't he have to go to sleep?
Daddy sleep.
Daddy sleep.
Daddy sleep.
Okay. Good
But
to
Dino
know.
and Shim don't sleep.
Right.
Dino and Shim work on their exercise. They work on their singing voice.
What is your singing voice like? I mean,
Okay, it's like this. It'd be like, do you like bananas? Yes. I also like them. Yes. We like fruit and we like food. Bananas are fruit and food.
interesting rhyme structure. It's pretty much like it's not even A B B. It's like the same word.
Yes.
So it's almost like A and then B.
Right. It's like, I think it's like a structure that Daddy made up, and we don't ask questions. We just say, yes, Daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
I say, yes, Daddy, and then she says, yes, I say, yes, Daddy.
And then
Yeah.
Daddy sleep.
Daddy sleep.
When Daddy sleep, do you guys ever try to steal a few hours of sleep just because you need it so bad?
It would be something that we would consider, but do you see, here, I'm going to pull down my shirt just a little.
Jeez.
Oh my God,
So we have
that's
like
really low.
Yeah.
Please pull it up.
Okay, sorry, I'll cover, but do
My
you
wife
see?
I shouted my wife out on
I
this
know.
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Katie?
Katie.
What up, Katie? Hey, what up, Katie? I'm Dino, and I'm Shim, and
She
we
knows
just
your
want-
stuff. She loves you guys.
Oh, that's so rad. And we just wanted to say, what up? Just giving a shout out.
It wasn't time for
Don't
surprise
worry, I'm not
shout-outs.
interested.
Yeah, you don't know anyone.
Yeah, well, I'm not interested in this body either. I take care of things solo.
Oh, wait, so you're a loner when it comes to sex as
Yeah.
well? Okay. So, and how often?
Whew. If I'm in the bathroom, it's happening.
Really?
Yeah.
So, wait.
To me, that's number one.
What's number 2?
Sure.
Diarrhea?
Yeah.
So you never go into the bathroom exclusively to poo,
No.
but sometimes you go into the bathroom exclusively to jerk it?
Yeah, it's something accidentally, but yeah.
Okay, so half the time you're jerking it and pooing, and half the time you're just jerking it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the library, baby.
Okay.
Mister,
Yes, to you young girls.
what happens when you have to go pee-pee? Don't ask him that. But I
And
need
please
to know.
put your shirt up again.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to show you that we do have heart monitors plugged in at all
Larry's
times.
Larry's going to be going to the bathroom here in a second.
Sometimes.
Me 3.
It's the sequel. Everyone has sequel mania.
Sometimes it just comes out when you're driving. It just doesn't happen in the bathroom. Yeah.
So you've never gone to the bathroom to pee?
No.
You're just peeing all over the road.
Yeah, just driving and I don't want to pull over. I pee all over the road and then I keep going.
Into your pants, or do you take it out?
I have leather pants with a little zipper and I zip it down and
Hard to keep that hand mirror in such tight pants, I would imagine.
yeah, exactly. I just sort of try to cradle it between my knees.
I gotta watch this guy ride. I want to see this. I want to see all this.
Doing a wheelie,
Yeah.
holding a mirror between your knees,
Yeah.
with your leather pants down and your penis out.
With my flap unzipped around the groin.
So just one hand
my
on
flat
the...
a
penis
zipper,
out.
a zipper.
Yeah, my little penis is out and it's just spraying pee everywhere.
Little.
Hey, you said it.
You said it.
Yeah. We both said it, Larry.
Wait, were you calling yourself by Scott's penis in that situation, or was that...
Oh, hold on. I don't
Okay,
think so.
okay,
I don't
all
think
right,
so.
By
So-
the way, we've been calling each other by each other's names the whole day.
Oh, wait a
I'm
minute.
actually Dino, and I'm actually Shem.
Oh, you guys got us.
Told
Okay.
you.
Do you mind swapping places so your freckles on the outside so I can
Sure.
keep track of you a little bit? Okay, so Dino, Shim, there we go.
There we go.
So you have heart monitor.
We have heart monitors just to keep us awake. It's
Yeah.
just a thing that Daddy does. It's what makes us the best.
Does it monitor or does it administer electric shocks?
A little bit of both, Mr.
Oh, okay,
Aukerman.
so a half and half.
Yeah, a half and half. We call it a half and half. But it's what makes us the best and what makes us able to open for Niall Horan on tour.
Niall who now?
Oh my God.
Sorry. I don't know pop music, as I said, all that much. Niall Horan?
Niall Horan.
Horan.
Yeah, he's an Irish pop star. He used to be in a band called One Direction.
Oh, I know One Direction. So, he's a member of One Direction?
Yeah, well,
I know Zayn.
okay, we all know Zayn.
Sure, everyone knows Zayn,
Yeah.
and everyone knows the other guy, Harry Styles.
Right.
Because you probably know him.
Yeah, saw him on Dunkirk. Digital download.
Yeah, exactly.
And do you know the other ones?
Those I don't know. Niall Horan is one?
Niall Horan's the Irish one from Mullingar.
Oh, okay. So you opened for the lad from Mullingar.
That's right.
And great. And you work hard. That's how you do it.
We both work hard. I work hard. I work hard.
Do you play hard?
We're not allowed to play. Daddy
Right.
says no play.
Right.
Daddy
Before-
say no play.
Before Daddy sleep, he say no
Daddy's-
play?
He say no play.
Yeah.
But
Now-
we've really 10 number one hits in 1 year is really like
Oh, they weren't simultaneous. They
they're-
were they
no,
were
the crazy
not
thing is
tied.
they were all number one
They were tied for number one.
for the entire year.
Whoa.
I know.
So
So do I. I also know.
wow, that's incredible. It's so weird that I haven't heard of you guys.
Well-
Normally, someone with that amount of hits can kind of break through to the public consciousness, like a Lady Gaga or I don't know.
Come on.
Who else have we heard
There's
of?
Lady Gaga and Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Yeah,
So
great example.
You know both of them.
I know them. Yeah,
But you're a little busy listening to REM.
thank you.
You're welcome. You're also welcome. Well, we're both saying you're welcome. But you're just one person.
Do you guys ever talk simultaneously?
You can't tell. We're mostly talking simultaneously.
Okay, you have the exact same voice. It sounds like though.
We're twins, goof.
Do you ever pull pranks on people and pretend to be the other person?
Daddy says no.
Oh,
Daddy is strict.
yeah,
Daddy
he
says
is.
he doesn't want us to be like basic twins.
Yeah,
And that's kind of like a basic twin.
That's a
thing
basic
to do.
twin move.
Yeah.
Do you have more
they all
advanced?
want to parent trap everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
But mommy dead.
Mommy, Dad.
So we couldn't really parent trap now, could we?
I'm so sorry. How did your mother pass away?
And Daddy says no.
Daddy said no to her being alive?
It's kind of a sad story, but I'll tell it. Don't tell it. I want to tell it, but we don't talk about it.
Why don't you say it simultaneously?
Okay. Ready? Look at my eyes. Okay.
There's the freckle.
Mommy was at a protest. She was protesting Chinese New Year. And
I
she was.
didn't know they had that. I thought they only had ones that were pro-Chinese.
Mr. Aukerman, can we finish our story?
You've barely begun.
She was walking down the street, and out of nowhere, a motorbike came flying through the sky. And have you ever decapitated your head?
I know. Have never broken the neck.
I can't remember if I have or if I haven't.
No.
Well, Mommy's head became decapitated from a motorcycle tire.
Ooh.
But it was
The back one, almost as if they were doing a wheelie.
yes, that was the thing. There was no front tire.
There was no front tire.
Well, I guess we should say if the front tire was there, it would have hit her first, but the back tire hit her and decapitated her head. And Daddy said no. And
there's all sorts of ways to be decapitated. I mean, you could be decapitated on the initial part of the arc, in which case the back tire would always be up. On the descent, it would definitely be the front tire.
We didn't go to school.
Yeah, that's true. Do you know what an arc is? Do you know what I'm describing?
Just from the Bible.
You know what an arc is, right?
Oh, yeah.
From Indiana Jones?
Yeah. You rated that thing.
So, well, that's a sad, sad story.
It's okay. We didn't really know her, and we know Daddy really well.
Why did you not know her? How long ago did she die?
3 months.
How would you not know your mother then?
Daddy said no.
Daddy said no to a relationship.
Daddy said no to a relationship.
Wow.
Havana unana. Doopy doopy doo. Havana unana.
Why'd you start singing that?
Oh, that's just another one of our hits.
That's you guys?
That's the Pointing Sisters?
That's right.
I thought it was Camila Cabello or something.
I guess you do know a lot of pop stars.
Well, I guess I said I didn't know pop music because I'd never heard of you. I was trying to be kind.
Oh, that is kind? But Camila actually stole that song from us, which is cool because she only has the one, so we let her have it. But we actually wrote it and got a #1 hit from it.
Wow.
Oh, okay. That'll happen sometimes. I know Charlie XCX wrote I Love It, I Don't Care. You know, even though she didn't sing on it, so that can happen.
Yeah.
You guys
Bruce
are like,
Springsteen wrote Because Tonight.
that's true.
That's true.
That is true.
And also Fire for the Pointer Sisters, which is another thing I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
You are the Pointing Sisters.
That's
Have
right.
you heard of the Pointer Sisters? Former crackheads who became a singing sensation.
I've heard of them from the iTunes introductions. Coming up next, the Pointer Sisters.
Oh, I'm sorry. And you know them from your introduction of it. How did yours go?
Hey, this has been a great show. Now your headliner, Adam Cayton-Holland.
Thank you, Larry. Coming up next, the Pointer Sisters on iTunes. Tunes.
We recognize that, but I don't know the songs. I just
Romeo and
recognize
Juliet, Samson and Delilah. Baby, you can bet. That's the one Springsteen wrote for them. They also sing Jump, Jump for my love. Jump it. You're gonna jump. Jump it.
We're
Adam,
so
back me up
young.
on this.
It's correct.
I mean, do backups. We're gonna jump for
jump,
my
jump,
love.
jump.
Thank you. That was what I was
Jump.
That sounds good.
It does sound good, and it sounded so good they rose to the top of the charts.
Roasted?
They rose to top of. They didn't roast the top of the charts.
I would
love to see Jeffrey Ross do that, though.
Oh, man.
Like you guys introduced the #1 single, and then Jeffrey Ross comes out and just roasts him in the middle of it.
Just lambastes the number 1 single
Yeah.
right there in front of everyone.
Take
Just
that, chain smokers.
Chainsmoker is more like.
Gonna be driving Lyft in a year.
Yeah. Great.
I don't know if that worked.
Well, we're
wasn't us, it was
not
Jeff
Jeff Ross.
Ross.
We're no Jeff Rosses. Like we
Blame
could we can harness the alchemy of a Jeff Ross.
The Chainsmokers are our uncles, so watch it.
Oh, wait. So how are they related to Daddy?
They're Daddy's brothers.
Daddy's brothers.
Daddy's little brothers. They're
they-
stepbrothers.
Do they ever say no?
What do you mean? Do Chainsmokers say
Daddy
no?
says no.
Daddy says no a lot.
Daddy says no. Chainsmokers actually say yes.
Oh.
So we're not allowed to see them anymore.
Now, your daddy writes your songs,
Daddy writes our songs.
and he wrote the one about driving
Yeah.
cars, and he wrote the one about bananas.
Yeah.
Is he a big fan of Diddy Kong Racing?
Because of the picking up bananas?
Yeah, bananas or Donkey Kong and Mario Kart. You know, there's
Yeah,
bananas.
There's a lot of
driving.
bananas as prizes.
Maybe that's what he does for fun.
We don't really know if what he does in his off time.
Does he
Then I
talk-
withdraw the question.
Well,
So he doesn't have any songs about Diddy Kong driving a propeller plane?
I
or-
guess he does, but we don't really know what Daddy does on his off time, so I don't know where these songs come from. But we do have a number one hit song called Diddy Kong. Wait, you say it again.
Diddy Kong drives a propeller plane?
Yeah, that's one of our hits.
I know it.
Diddy Kong, Diddy Kong, Diddy Kong drive.
And he
Prope-
says it drives almost instead of flies, almost like Larry here.
Yeah. Call me by your name.
Wow, amazing. Well, speaking of names, we need to name what is coming up next, which is a break. So we'll be right back with more Adam Cayton-Holland, more Larry the Loner, and more, what was your name again?
I'm Dino.
And you're?
Shim.
And we
Just
will...
kidding. We're the
Oh,
other ones.
God, you got me again. Switch back. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang. One thing I have in common with my good friend Dalton Wilcox is I love brands. I love brands. He loves them on cattle. And I love brands. I love the companies. I love what they call themselves. You know, that's a brand to me. I love them. I love exploring new brands, and I have a little alert on my phone when a new brand is created and pops up. Oh man, it's like hearing that bell ring in It's a Wonderful Life when when an angel gets its wings or its hot wings or whatever. It reminds me of that. Like a new brand has been created. I love exploring them, and if you love exploring new products, new brands, but you don't have time to scour the internet looking for them. I mean, looking for new brands, you don't have the alert, I would imagine. Here's what to do. If you want to know about all these hot new brands, you got to check out Bespoke Post. Bespoke Post, my dear boy. Bespoke Post is a subscription club that offers monthly themed boxes curated from unique and upcoming brands from around the world. Worldwide, baby. We the best music. With a wide variety of box themes, including style, grooming, cooking, drinking, travel. They cover all the bases. Normally, in a baseball game, they just have 4 bases, but that was just 5 that I mentioned. That'd be cool for a baseball game. A pentagon instead of a square. I'd enjoy that. There's no commitments, all right? There's no commitments. They tell you what box you are assigned on the first of each month, and you have 5 days to keep it, switch it, or skip it. It's a total keep, switch, or skip situation. Visit bespokepost.com, answer a few short questions. These questions are short, by the way. These are the shortest questions I have ever seen. These few short questions are going to help them gauge your interest and get a feel for your style. Each subscription box goes for only $45 with more than $70 worth of goods inside. Check out the Bespoke Post site. Check it out. It's amazing. These boxes are incredible. To receive 20% off your first subscription box, go to bespokepost.com. Enter promo code BANGBANG at checkout. That's 20% off your first box at Bespoke Post, BESPOKE Post.com. Promo code BANGBANG. Bespoke Post, themed boxes for guys that give a damn. All right, guys, I've been talking about these people here for a couple of weeks. I'm very excited because I have an Amazon Music account myself. All right, it's easy to use. Put all your music in there, easy to get stuff. And the best part about it, Amazon Music, that is, it's I said it was easy, but it is the easiest. It's the simplest way to listen to the music that you love. You can discover songs. They have tens of millions of songs, which is more songs than you're ever going to listen to in one lifetime, which is why I'm happy that you're reincarnated. And hopefully when you get into your new body, you immediately sign up for another Amazon Music account, because I don't think it transfers over, but that is what I think would really benefit your new lifestyle. They have today's hottest new releases, thousands of curated playlists, and stations all across all of your devices just by asking. All you got to do is ask. Voice control. Voice control. Alexa. Exactly. There's no ads, there's no limits, and there's no interruptions. Like other places. Unlike other places, I should say. With Amazon Music, you can find your favorite songs, not just at the tips of your fingies, but at the tip of your tongue. Are you having friends over tonight? Just ask to play music for a dinner party. Boom. You want to remember your favorite memories? Request popular music from a decade, from a certain decade or even a specific year. Like, I don't know, U2 from the 1980s. I would imagine the Boy album would come up. You can even find music for a range of activities like pop music for cleaning, or if you're playing a song you enjoy and you want to hear more like it, you simply say, Alexa, play more like this. Engaging with music has never been more natural, more simple, and more fun. I love Amazon Music. I listen to it while I'm preparing for the REM show that I do, and it's really fun. It's really fun to do. Just say, hey, and you can order Alexa around. That's the most fun part. You can just be real bossy. New customers, start your 30-day free trial at AmazonMusic.com. That's AmazonMusic.com to start your 30-day trial for free. It renews automatically, cancels anytime. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here with Adam Cayton-Holland, who has been sitting here the entire break, sort of like beautiful minding. You've been staring off into the sky and sort of like almost like doing arithmetic in your head. What?
I just feel like there's a kind of connectivity going on here. I think that Larry the Loner may have inadvertently, I'm not assuming anything,
I heard a very loud gulp in the last segment.
I think he may have killed the Pointing Sisters' mother while she was protesting the Chinese New Year.
That seems kind of crazy.
And remember when I asked you...
Wait, there's that gulp again.
I heard it.
No, it's nuts.
Are you okay, sir?
Hey, I think he's got dry mouth.
Mister, are you okay?
And I asked if, at any one of these, when you were jumping a protest, if anyone stopped and listened to what you were saying. But I think they weren't listening to what you're saying, but an entire family certainly noticed and was forever affected by you leaping that protest
the pointing
day.
mother.
Our last name is Blumenthal.
Oh, really? Oh, so you're what?
Frere Blumenthal.
That's crazy, because someone made headgum out of your mom.
Different network. It's a different podcast network.
Blumenthal.
Why are you making jokes about this, Larry?
I had to.
It's like a compulsion or something.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
You're laughing.
But why are you laughing? Why are you making jokes? This is very serious. A very serious accusation.
You got one of the best stand-ups in the world on your show.
I mean, you are his opener. You are his opener.
Well, I'm beginning to question that. I don't need a murderer who makes jokes about a terrible crime to be my opener. That's not the tone I'd like to set at my shows.
You don't want to start with murder.
No,
before you get to Adam Cayton-Holland, before you get to the Beatles.
Right, exactly.
Uh-oh. You're peeing everywhere, sir.
Oh, gosh. It's coming out of every orifice.
And let me tell you, that mirror has slipped down below your knees.
You don't come and see my little thing.
It is little, isn't
I'm
it?
beginning just to suspect that you have that mirror in between your legs just to make your penis look bigger. It's like a funhouse mirror.
Yeah, it's one of those, when you look at your pores. Well, I think that settles the case. Who killed your mom?
No, we haven't even gotten to it.
Dancing around the issue.
Do you remember this, Larry?
I have jumped over so many protests.
But your back tire certainly didn't hit a woman's head at every protest, did it?
No, that would be crazy, right? If I hit a woman's head at every protest.
Wait, what percentage of protests are you hitting the back of women's heads and decapitating them?
Well...
Speak up, sir.
Look, there's nothing illegal about it, okay? That's what we should say first and foremost.
Well, about what? The jumping over?
About jumping or decapitating someone inadvertently.
I think the jump itself is illegal. I think the decapitation is certainly illegal.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, your dad's a lawyer.
He is, and that trickles down whether I go to law school or not.
Crep.
Crep?
Crep.
Wait, are you just naming foods now?
Yeah. I'm thinking of when I went for my last meal because I'm going to be on death row.
What will you put in your crepe? Nutella?
Savory or sweet?
Oh. A little of both.
That's the way to go for a last meal.
Sir. Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We didn't really know Mommy. And honestly, the fact that she was protesting a holiday is probably illegal in and of itself.
Yeah.
So if you just look at us in the eye and maybe apologize.
Which eye? Which the freckle eye?
If you look us in our freckle eyes.
Oh, they're hypnotic.
Where you may need to switch back around so that they're on the inside, so
Okay.
that it's a little easier to do.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Look us in our freckle eyes
Yeah.
and just apologize. And we'll apologize to you. And then we'll call each other by each other's names. And then we'll fuck a peach.
Wow. And what do you want Adam and I to be doing?
Yeah,
Are we
just-
watching
should we
you,
watch,
or
or-
are we? Do you
Why
want
don't
us to get in on the action?
Maybe you guys come over here as well and look at us in our freckle eyes.
Okay, yeah. I'll
Yeah,
get,
okay.
all right.
Cloppity, 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 clop. I'm riding my mule.
You don't have to tell us. We see.
Wow, your mule is doing a wheelie.
Yeah.
Funny that never came up.
Don't worry about it. There's no time.
Yeah, true. All right.
We're all looking into Dino and Shim's freckle eyes.
You almost called me shame.
I almost did. Call me by your shame. All right, go ahead, Larry.
Look, I'm sorry for decapitating your mom. Shim, Dino.
Is that
Now
it?
I fucked the peach. Is that right?
wait. That's
Sounds good to us.
that's it?
I think that was beautiful to watch.
And we'll do it. We'll do it as well.
Okay.
Larry. Yeah, Larry. Let's say it at the same time. Okay. Larry,
Yeah.
we're sorry that our mom's head got in the way of your back tire when she was protesting the Chinese New Year. Now you fuck a peach?
Yeah. You got a baby peach?
Why do
Why
you
a
want a
baby
baby peach? Gross.
No,
What
because
is-
it's small. I'm small down there.
okay.
it felt
I don't
uncomfortable.
know.
I didn't
feel
mean
like
it like that. You
I
guys got to get your
feel-
minds out of
Daddy
the
Yeah.
says no. Daddy says no.
Daddy
Oh,
say, yeah, we
brother.
all say no
Daddy
to
say
this.
no.
Yeah, you're a sick pervert.
No, I'm not. I never even touched another human.
Put your penis away.
Okay.
Your urine has touched plenty of humans and the undersides of bike wheels.
That's
and-
true.
I mean, your piss. I wonder if they did a DNA, like a black light all over the entire city. If just your DNA is all over it.
Yeah.
Pissing all over the city.
Yeah.
You're sick.
Thanks.
You're sick.
And you're really screwing up Ancestry.com. A lot of people are very confused by the results they're getting.
Yeah.
23andMe, boy, with sequel mania these days. What's next?
Oh, yeah.
24 in me.
That's
Is
good
that
stuff.
Jack Bauer's new show? What is going on here?
Yeah.
Look, I think you need to apologize to everyone.
Hey, look, everyone, I'm sorry. It's tough being a loner.
It is tough. We aren't making allowances for the fact that you haven't even spoken in 2 years.
Yeah.
You forgot how to do it.
Yeah,
You've been sort of intermittently forgetting this entire show.
sure.
Your volume level has been increasing and decreasing.
And the voice isn't consistent either.
So, I don't know. Maybe we're being too hard on Larry.
I
here.
agree. You've made me laugh already, and you're so, cold and out of practice. Get this guy on the open mic scene for a week.
Yeah.
Imagine how good that's going to be.
Are you willing to do that, to talk more than once every 2 years?
I guess I could do open mics for a week.
I will usher you in. I'll introduce you around. I'm very connected in the Los Angeles open mic scene.
What's happening next week? Why can you only do it for a week?
You just said I should do it for a week.
That's all I feel comfortable
Oh,
with.
okay. Oh, I see. Okay.
I want to try him out for a week, but I don't think it's going to work beyond that.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But I'm
got
trying to
it.
be nice.
Got it.
For
yeah,
your
you
viewers.
are very nice.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they're listeners. But
Indeed.
We would be okay with singing one of our songs at your open mic.
Really?
let's hear how this would go. Okay, so when would you be in the order? After,
I guess we would be
I guess-
opening for you.
Yeah, it's very hard balancing music and comedy, but I think that's the right way to go. But I feel like because I'm the main act, I'll intro you.
Okay.
okay, so we start with Larry first.
Right.
So,
Sorry for knocking off one of your heads, folks. Here's your headliner, Adam Cayton-Holland.
But before I do comedy, I would love to introduce some friends of mine, the Pointing Sisters.
I'm thinking it's a sign that the freckles in our eyes are mirror images, and when we smooch, they're perfectly aligned.
And now Adam does 60 minutes of comedy.
So anyway, I've been married for about a year. This broad's driving me crazy.
Really?
Yep.
didn't say that earlier.
That's on the album. That's a rare bonus track for you guys.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I open.
This is a dynamite bill here. You mentioned Lollapalooza and Coachella. This blows them away. The three
What
of
about
you.
iHeart Music Festival?
No,
Sorry.
that's better.
Problematic. This is sponsored by iTunes.
Yeah. That's better. All right.
Sorry, Daddy.
Well, good luck to you guys. I think that you have a dynamite thing going on, and I look forward to seeing you in summer festivals, the Bonnaroos of the world.
This is going to be great. I've been so just anti-stand-up comedy lately. This is the shot in the arm I need, guys.
How are you going to travel around to each of the gigs? Will you have them on the back of the motorcycle?
Sidecar.
Yeah.
Sidecar.
Yeah, I got a sidecar.
I'd worry about that pee in the sidecar.
The two of you can sit. We'll do a double sidecar each
sidecar.
side,
Oh,
and then
okay.
I'll just grab onto Larry
So
from
this
behind.
is going to be as wide as a semi, practically.
Yeah, wide load, yeah.
Okay, so just double sidecar.
Double sidecar and strapped to the back.
Yeah, so wait, so both of you are going to be on one side?
I'll be on one side and I'll be on the other side. Just kidding. I'll be on one side and I'll be on the other
So then
side.
where's that leave Adam, though?
I'm clutching to Larry.
Clutching
I'm,
Larry.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, got it.
Legs
yeah.
and arms around?
Well,
Almost
he's
like
got that wheelie say I got to for my life.
Almost like Larry Crown. You know what I'm talking about,
The
Larry.
affair.
The affair?
Was it not the Larry Crowd affair? I guess that's a different
No,
affair. Crowd affair.
That
Wait, are you
sounds
thinking
right.
of The Crown? Why didn't they name Larry Crown The Crown?
Rights issues, no doubt.
All right. Well, look, we're just about out of time. We only have one final thing to do on the show, and that is a little something called plugs.
Every week they have some fun and they have some laughs. Upon the table they scrawl their stylish autographs. All the while they wait for the show to end. Which brings me to this question. Are these really Scott's friends?
What?
Or do they show up just for applause?
That's kind of rude. I mean, I think these guys are all really good friends. I mean, I talked about it earlier.
We
Adam,
established that up front.
Yeah,
how good
you're
of
one of the
friends we
great
are.
friends of this show.
Sure.
I mean, and Larry, well, you're my favorite Larry since Crown.
Thanks.
And
You're my favorite Scott since the guy who wrote Man in the Moon.
oh my gosh.
It has the R.E.M. song in it.
Wait, who
Yeah,
wrote
that's
that?
a Scott and a Larry wrote that.
of the Kaczynski or whatever that
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
Krasinski, and
What
Dino
about
and
us?
Shim. You're all right. So, by the way, that was Fair Weather Plugs by Nude Fosner. Interesting, Nude Fosner. What do we got to plug, guys? Adam, obviously you're special. Adam Cayton-Holland performs his signature bits.
Yeah, I'm going to stick to that, or Old Man Comedy Central will have my knees broke.
And you can also hear you on anything on iTunes.
Anything on iTunes.
Even the
any
previews?
track, the previews, a podcast.
So the 30-second previews of any song, you introduce those as well.
Absolutely, and I editorialize about them.
So you haven't editorialized up to this point.
I've been keeping it very professional, but the reason iTunes has me is because I'm very good at editorializing about songs.
So you're like the reviews, the star reviews.
Yeah, so for example, this next song coming up, Hit Me Baby by Britney Spears, not her best work.
Really? You don't think Hit Me Baby One More Time is their best work?
Yeah, you
What
have
do
to
think
say
is their
one more
best
time
work?
or it's
Well, I know that the ellipsis after Hit Me Baby.
Right.
You were just waiting for it, but I knew you take
I got
longer
to,
with your
right.
ellipsis than I do.
100%.
Yeah. Do you want to get to it, by the way?
No.
So we're still waiting on this ellipsis. Wow.
Yeah, that just
You take
lingers.
a long time.
It'll come back around.
Does your hour special start with an ellipsis and then you finally end it at the very end of the special?
Well, I wouldn't want to reveal how it closes, but there is good writing involved.
This chick is driving me crazy. ...
This next song, not quite a girl, not yet a woman, I think is her best work. Britney Spears.
So we've seen the worst and the best from you.
One more time. It came
There we
back
go.
around.
Oh, that's how long
Yeah,
it was.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
great. That's out right now. Anything else coming up on the horizon? When's Then We Can't coming back?
Then we canter. Those who canters will be out in the fall sometime. Keep an eye out for it.
Okay.
Season 3.
Anything else out there coming up?
nah,
No, that's all
screw
you
it.
wanna talk
That's
about.
it.
All right, very good. Larry the Loner, what do you have?
Hey, motorcycles.
In general?
Yeah, you should buy one.
How many do you have, by the way?
One.
Just one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone should buy one.
And it's down there, down in the...
It's down in the lot right now doing
in the
circles.
lobby, just
Yeah.
I saw that when I pulled in. That was you. Yeah.
It's dangerous.
And Dino, Shim, what do you want to plug?
Well, we have some new songs coming out. We sing a song on this new show called Barry, which is on HBO, which you guys should all check out.
I've seen that show. That's great. Yeah, it's the Bill Hader show.
That's
on
right.
HBO now.
Yeah. And
don't you think it needs more information to get me to watch?
Like what?
Well, here I am sitting around going, do I want to watch a show where a guy is kept referring to himself as Barry?
I thought it was about a young Barack Obama, and I was intrigued.
That's true.
I thought that's what you had to do to your mom.
My
Barry?
mom and my
marry
mom
her.
spelled differently, Larry. You should know that. That'd be like your name being spelled Lury.
Which it is not.
Thank you very much. So, Barry, you're a fan of Barry, and you have a song.
We're not necessarily a fan of it, but our song is on the show.
Okay.
So you should definitely watch it.
Okay, watch Barry every single week.
Every single
Sundays,
Sunday,
HBO,
HBO
after
at 10:30.
the Silicon Valley Poo Crew.
Yeah.
Right
That's
after
right.
them.
Yeah.
Great. All right. And I want to plug, let's see, I have the previously mentioned or aforementioned REM show, Are You Talking REM Re-Me, which comes out on Wednesdays. Me and Adam Scott going through the REM catalog, and also Freedom. We just premiered Freedom on Thursday. On Stitcher Premium, it's me, Paul F. Tompkins, and Lauren Lapkus, just sitting around, goofing around, having fun. You can listen to that every Thursday, only on Stitcher Premium. If you sign up for Stitcher Premium, go to stitcherpremium.com/Freedom and use the code Freedom. You'll get a free month. All right, let's close up the old plug bag.
Oh, what a bag. It's time to open it. It's time to open the bag. It's time to open the bag. It's time to open the bag. Open the bag. Open the bag.
All right, that is the closing of the plug bags theme. Pressman Eastman remix. Pressman Easter. God, what's his name?
Sounds like they're saying open the bag.
I know it's something. Yeah.
Okay.
Ben Schwartz keeps messing it up every year.
Gotcha.
But thank you to that, and guys, I want to thank you, Adam. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah.
You got to come back for your third time. You're such a good friend of the show.
I would love to. And, I wouldn't mind even doing an iTunes intro for Comedy Bang Bang while I'm here.
Oh my God! Yeah.
If someone's doing it.
Why don't we do this,
Larry? If you don't mind,
Thanks
we're
to
here.
you guys as well. Let's do this iTunes intro for the show. Kind of weird doing it at the end, but
but you can bank
we'll
this
cut
and
it
use
out.
it.
Yeah, great. Okay, so let's do it. Ready? Here we go.
Now you guys have been great. Now here's the man you want to see, Adam Cayton-Holland.
You're listening to Comedy Bang Bang on iTunes.
Don't you want to introduce her?
Us, not her.
I mean them.
And now the Pointing Sisters.
I got to get my pronouns right.
Jump for my love. Jump in.
You didn't know that. Back her up, please.
Jump, jump.
To give
Jump
me
and jump
love.
all the time.
Our
Jump,
mom
jump. Just be
lost her
jumping.
head.
Jump in. Never stop jumping.
Off
Never
of
stop
ramp.
jumping.
Accident.
Never stop jumping.
Off a ramp. Very good, Larry.
Thanks.
All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye. Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. And remember, if you're looking for a laptop that delivers on both performance and price, the Acer Swift 5 offers a powerful Intel Core processor, super slim design, and more. Discover new possibilities with the Acer Swift 5. Go to acer.com, click on Store, and enter coupon code BANG at checkout to receive 10% off plus free ground shipping on a Swift Series laptop, including already discounted models. The offer is valid through April 30th, 2018, and limited to one per qualified order. Windows hello! The password is you. Windows 10.
Hey guys, it's Jessica St. Clair and Lennon Parham here. If you haven't listened to Womp It Up,
We've got all brand new episodes. They're airing weekly. Chances are there's about 20,000 episodes for you to listen to on your drive.
we've got some of the best comedians in the biz on playing amazing characters.
Casey Wilson,
Rob Hubel,
Paul Scheer,
Jason Mantzoukas,
Mary Holland,
Nick Kroll.
Ryan Husky,
How about Andy Daly?
and that's just to name a few. Please join us every week for a new episode of Womp It Up and watch as the Wamplerverse expands before your eyes.
Hashtag turnaround.
This has been an Earwolf production, executive produced by Scott Aukerman, Chris Bannon, and Colin Anderson. For more information and content, visit earwolf.com.